today it is going to be Onic versus Burnex Splash here for the very first time. We see Keyboy already going towards this side, just providing vision here for the side of Onic. Looking here at what Burnex Splash needs to do, they want to go for the team fights. Should they start it out very early on, knowing that Onic here has the answers? They got Keyboy here. They also got Boots here for the engage. So should they start to go for that early game pressure here up against Onic?
Oh, definitely. You cannot let go of the pressure if you are Burning Splash because Onic, this team can really smell some of the, they're that kind of team where they can out macro you if they wanted to. So you have to keep your pressure up, and especially because you picked up the Brody anyway. So that's an early game hero. You want to really keep that in mind.
Oh, this is something new. I actually haven't seen the R-Lot in the XP lane. Nico, it's not gonna be a very tanky diggy, right? Like not unless you are able to pick up the items. Looking at this, it's very new to me to see that the R-Lot's gonna be in the XP lane. As compared to the usual setups that we see in Games of the Future, where the R-Lot is actually utilized to be in their own position.
Yeah. I mean, some movements onto the bottom lane with Rindo trying to aid I'm your ATM in this spot because yeah, that's the thing with the Akai, right? Sometimes you're really quick at taking your jungling pattern, but you have a lot of free time. And this is the awkward spot as well for the Barretts in the jungle. Sometimes you're way too fast that before the turtle, you're looking for a target for you to keep your stacks up. Sometimes you take away some EXP from your XP laner, as we can see right now, but Onic is far too calculated. Sans, Boots, and Carry will have their level 4 just in time.
Yeah, just in time
as
for
well
the
as
team
Keyboy.
fights that yeah, in time for the team fights that they're looking. It usually starts here at the Turtle Pit. Keyboy still does not have that ultimate. The ATM gonna be soaking up all of the damage. Does not have the flicker. And there you go, the Eternal Guard. And of course, that's gonna be Boots picking up the first kill, or the first blood rather, for this game.
Yeah, too easy for Onic. You can see that I'm your ATM. Just if you let go of the pressure just a little bit, you're gonna be poked down. And Kyrie does not secure the orange, but he did force the retribution onto Rindo.
Yeah. I mean, that's big, right? Especially if you're taking in the objectives here. Looking at Onic, apart from that, it's a great start for them. They got in that turtle, and at the same time, they also got that pick-off, went to Boots. And looking at this lane, you did mention that there was some XP taken away, but kind of, it doesn't really matter right now because it seems like that Lapu Lapu on the bottom side seems to be dealing a whole lot of pressure here up against the R-Lot here of ATM that's forced to actually back away.
Oh, interesting turn of events, but that means that Onic will just lead by a significant amount in the early stage, like 3 minutes in with 1k. So it's quite pretty good, pretty big. Okay, BJ's here.
Yeah, KelVJ does have that Eternal Guard. Forces it out actually here to let Onic stay away from trying to pick them off. It's still going to be a very calculated one. Burnex Splash needed to back away from that one because the next one's going to be the second turtle of the game. And let's see how it will pan out here for Burn and Onic.
Top lane is going to be the target here for Kyrie. Or is he just farming? I guess he's just farming at this point. He's always a threat. The big, bad dinosaur from Kyrie is just walking around and controlling this top part of the map. Onto the bot side, you can see the Lapu Lapu. You see Boots being more active now compared to I, your ATM, just cutting the waves because they know that they want to fight afterwards. Want to fight around this turtle timing. And here we are, the turtle fight being started by Onic. Kyrie holding onto the turtle. That's the advantage of the Barretts. Sun's very aggressive positioning from himself. And they put in the ultimate. They actually gonna go to 3, but the Diggy ultimate is gonna be there. Far too late. Owl down for the count. They want to go for more. Kyrie dashing in forward and will secure the turtle. They will find more. Another kill. And then another one. That's 3 kills going in favor of Onic as well as the Lord. My oh my, what a perfect team fight on the side of Onic Esports. And they're gonna be controlling the lane even more. Right after taking 3 kills and a turtle, they take the mid lane turret. And that is gonna explode the goldie now for Onic. It's 3,000 at this point. Boots staying in the Kramer's bush for now, but has to get out. And then, if you're going to be looking at the farm, Thunderbelt already available for Albert with this quote-unquote tanky fighter build up. Thunderbuild, the belt. Well, Keyboy will not hit the ultimate for now. Gets out to safety. I've heard the retribution. Now Miko has to flicker out. Rindo wants to fight for this one. Does have the heavy spin. And now damage output coming up from Owl. It might be enough for Boots. For now, it should not be. Eventually it is. Carry might be in trouble. Has to get out. And that's Onic actually losing Lapu Lapu out of nowhere. They want more. They want to force the bottom lane. The flicker from Keyboy, and that's it. That's going to be a confirmed kill on Owl. Second death on the Brody at 6 minutes. Not the best timing. Not the best output. Coming out from Owl. Kyrie, unrelenting. Level 9, almost level 10. Still has the retribution. Wants to invade this time. The right move coming out from Onic. Not let Rindo breathe, and then Keyboy just dodge. The final slash, not a care in the world. Onic are just tearing through in the early stage. Interestingly, the lead is just 3k at this point, so yeah, it's gonna be another turtle for Onic.
Starting it up right now and getting in the stacks up, using it so well. You see Sans as well trying to give the vision for the side of Onic here to make sure that Zeus in the bush. But right now, ATM goes in for the final slash. Sans gonna get taken down. Keyboy gonna get tugged in there as Rindo gonna be able to pick up the retribution and take in this last turtle of the game. But Boots as well gonna go in with the bravest spider. He's gonna be able to sustain, but ATM just gonna fall there. VJ and the rest of the gang trying to go in for the punish here for Onic overstaying. Kyrie as well from the backlines. Owl gonna be able to get in that stun, but Kyrie gonna be able to get taken down there too. Getting outplayed, getting tugged in by that reverse time, and finally sealing the deal there to take down Kyrie.
Wonderful recovery coming out from Burnix Slash, winning that turtle fight. Eventually taking out 2 members of Onic after the turtle, and then they were able to chase. Even Kyrie was taken out, and you can see VJ just copying the Barretts and just activating it to do full potential. And then they are able to take out Kyrie, pushing up top, and even the bottom lane is a little bit controlled by Burning Splash right now. So everything going in favor of Burning Splash in the last 2 minutes of the game, and that means that Onic will now lose majority of their gold lead. In fact, at this point, it is almost nothing, right? So you can see the farm coming out from the Brody, 6k, while Albert is 6.3. So there's not much difference between the two goldaners now.
Yeah, the difference is gonna be the space that was created here by Onic, right? They took in two of the towers, the mid tower, which is really big, especially for taking in the objectives, and now they're looking to take this bottom side. We might see a fight ensue, but Onic not gonna be committing anything just yet, knowing that the Lord will actually spawn in just a few seconds here. But overall, like, Burnix Flash just closed out that last clash really well, being able to take down Kyrie, actually take down 3 members there before it went towards their favor. 25k for Burnix Flash, but at this point, right, it is not really that evident right now, as Onic is looking to try and retake it in. We have this first Lord of the game, not yet the Luminous one, but Burnix Flash already positioning themselves here to try and take it for themselves.
Onic will still is leading for a little bit, and they're controlling the map. They can see some of the minions. They don't care about the bottom lane because it's like an even number of minions up there. And up top, they already pushed it. And now that means that they will try to start this. And Kyrie will have level 12 soon.
He's
Kyrie's
taking all the
just
damage,
stepping
though.
all of the bombs, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The time bombs.
He's
from
able
the
to
Diggy.
sustain that.
Exactly.
Yeah, just making sure that either Sans or Albert doesn't take it in. He's the one frontlining here for the side of Onic. The Lord Dances are going to be very interesting here too, because you can no longer tug it to the side. And
Yeah.
Onic and Burnix Flash, right now they're just waiting for whoever's gonna pop in that ultimate first. And speaking of the ultimate, there you go, the final slash onto Keyboy, as Owl is gonna be picking up that killing spree. But Onic though has a better position on this Lord take. Man, that was a big for their side, right? Keyboy, the one setting up the plays here for Onic, is out.
That means Burnix Flash will not have the Time's Journey anymore. However, big pick off. Not gonna downplay that. Keyboy being taken out is definitely good for Burnix Flash. And look at Kairi just going back to taking that orange buff. They want to fight. No Digi ultimate.
There's also final slash. Boots as well, taking a lot of the damage. Owl being able to free hit everybody. There's a shutdown onto Rindo. Albert on a killing spree.
That is really bad for Burnix Flash, losing two of their members, but it's just the timing. It just proves to us that Miko's ultimate is so important for the side of Burnix Flash. Like, losing the Time's Journey means that Onic will just fight even without having some of their other heroes. Like, even without Keyboy, at that point they will fight, but they did eventually have Keyboy. Onic just fighting too. Albert was very confident now. And the fact that they took out Rindo just a second before that the Lord went into the retreat threshold, that's actually pretty good for Onic. And that means that Onic will now be securing majority of the map. 11 minutes in, they're taking back the control. They even forced some of the holy defenses already. That's bottom lane out. And now, here they go. They will just go for the invade.
The Lord is also marching in the base here. Whoa, what?
The final slash connects onto two. Keyboy has to get out, but Keyboy will be taken out for now. Outputting the damage, wants to chase.
Forced to back away from that one. Albert's still gonna be going at it. Fends their inhibitor turret and melts down that Lord.
That's actually a good defense, all things considered, for the side of Burnix Flash. Well, this is just the first Lord anyways, but the fact that they didn't lose any of their inhibitors, that's it'll be good. Like the final slash connecting onto two, and then followed up with the stun with the knockups coming out from KLVJ. And then, of course, his teammates, that's gonna be good. But okay, this time they will try to invade again, and that's another final slash committed. Not able to put Kairi over the wall, and Kairi is alone in here. And Burnix Flash does not want to gamble that fact. Eventually, the other members of Onic will show themselves. And Kairi, at this point, is too tanky that he's not scared at all. Gonna be pushing up top, finally finishing off that siege. Kairi now picks up the Radiant Armor, which is gonna make it difficult again for Burnix Flash to deal the damage. Well, I'm your ATM, not gonna land the Flicker final slash, even after a good angle, as Onic identifies that. Gets out for now. Yeah, it means that Onic, we gotta be very happy about that. They're gonna take the buff. It will be given to Albert for now. And Albert has turned into definitely a hyper carry at 13 minutes. Another Lord fight ensues. Repositioning themselves. I'm ATM. Oh, look at that. Catching two. But then comes the Time's Journey. Keyboy gonna be taken out because of that, just like in the previous clash. Now they want to go for Albert. But into the backlines. Boots is gonna be there. Even after the heavy spin, there's no damage because Owl is in trouble. Owl taken out. Now onto the backlines. Albert eventually taken out by KLVJ. In comes the cavalry as I'm your ATM punished by Sans. Kairi and Boots will be staying in front. And Rindo will have to back down for now. Onic gonna be securing this Lord if they're fast enough, but they don't know where Rindo is. Rindo gonna show himself. Miko taken out so easily by Boots and Sons. It's actually just the ultimate from the Vexana that finished it off. It's Sans just dipping his toes back to the Lord right now. Lord versus Lord action. Sons to take it. Onic are gonna be getting the second Lord of the game. It's very crucial as well. Slowly inching their way towards the bottom lane for now. Kairi will spot out an orange buff. Oh, yummy! More and more farm difference for them. All the while, Albert is just waiting for another buff. We'll get some farm heading into the top lane, and they will spot out the purple buff. Oh my goodness, Onic is just getting everything at this point. Now can you defend? Well, Burnix Flash, they still have a lot of crowd control, and as long as Owl is kept intact, has the flicker now, they should be okay when it comes to the damage output, damage department. LVJ risking his life, just snatching the ultimate from Suns. They still want to go. All the Diggy bombs, they don't care at all because they have Radiant Armors now from Onic. Keyboy with the Immortality is now facing adversity under the base of Burnix Flash. Not a care in the world. But Onic will be disciplined. And they're not gonna fight for now. Gonna be waiting for their turn again.
Yeah, 7K lead here for Onic. They got those 2 inhibitor turrets over at the top and the mid. You see the bombs being scattered out here by Miko, just to make sure that Onic does not have that space. And right now, 16 minutes in, with that maybe like one more Lord take here for Onic, this could create so much pressure here. Albert's already been scaled up, and Kiboy going in for that concealed play. Does not get anything. Gets the tug onto one. There's the Time's Journey. Albert gonna get that heavy spin inside. He's gonna get taken down here. Onic, one man down here. They don't have their damage dealer. I think for Burning Flash, they're gonna commit for more here. ATM just looking in for that final slash, and he's gonna commit. Kiboy get taken down. Sans as well from the back sides is gonna get taken down. That is gonna be 3 for the price of none, and Burnix Flash gonna be able to take some in.
And that means that Burnix Flash could just go for the straight push. And we can see through the replay, right? See the final slash hitting onto 2, forcing flickers out of Onic. And now formation from Onic is already in shambles. And big props to Rindo finding Albert and punishing that carry that only had the flicker. And already the flicker was out. And it's mainly because of the fire slash, the combination. They were able to run down Onic as well. With a Time's Journey, not a care in the world. And Burnix Flash will only get a turret afterwards. But that's already massive, and this means that the game has, tipped its scales in favor of no one at this point. Well, technically speaking, it's still Onic leading because of the inhibitors, but overall, the momentum has shifted, and this will be an even game for now.
Yeah, the gold lead, right? Like it's going back and forth here between Burnix Flash and Onic, right? This is gonna be the second enhanced Lord here for both Burnix Flash and Onic. It's already at half HP here. Rindo looking to take that in. KLVJ also has that Detona's Welcome. Let's see if ATM will go in for that final slash. He gets tugged in here by Kiboy. Gets in that Detona's Welcome, but Carrie's taking a lot of the damage here. The Lord is still up for the taking. It's going to be Rindo picking that up for the side of Burn X Flash. Everybody's really low. A lot of the flickers have been used out. Onic wants to commit to this fight, but they're not going to go for more. They got what they wanted, and they're still alive and kicking in this game. That's going to be Burn X Flash equalizing the gold right now. 54K for both sides.
We have ourselves a game. And now Onic are gonna be really scratching their heads over their plays that they were doing, and Burnix Flash, with all of the members that they have right now, they're on fire. And at this point, it's their problem. Between carry versus the Brody, in the latter portions of the game, there's a lot of merit that can be given to the Brody just because of the ultimate. Torn Apart Memory deals AoE damage. And it's a burst, it's difficult
and you
to really
if you
leave
it unchecked, well, once Owl's able to free hit, you've seen that in the flashes, right? Getting in that Torn Apart Memories can even rip apart the backlines here of Onic.
That's right.
You see Miko laying out the bombs. The Lord's marching in. They should be able to get in this second inhibitor. The rest of the Onic is just waiting in for that proper setup coming out from Kiboy. But right now they have to face this Lord knocking in the base of Onic. That's going to be the inhibitor down here. ATM gonna try to go in for that final slash, not able to do so, gets cancelled out by Kyrie, and they're gonna take what they can get right now as Onic is able to melt down that Lord.
Twilight Armor picked up by Keyboy, very important against, I guess, Owl of the Burst, so he's able to at least survive for now, but Rindo,
wow,
that's scary.
The damage, even KLVJ with the Truncheon in play.
What?
He has the immortality there. Being popped up in time, Onic will force this one. Boots Gonna go in, but look at Al from the backside. He's able to free hit everyone. They get down ATM. Onic gonna try to force this one out. Burning Splash in for a run as Miko laying down the bomb. Skipboy goes in for the flicker. Will he be able to make the pick off as Al still able to rip everybody apart with the torn apart memories? Burning Splash right now leading in terms of gold.
And even the dash camera from Kyrie's ultimate was dodged. And Onic made a wonderful defense for sure. That's already started by Keyboy, picking up Rindo, and then KLVJ taken forced with the immortality, then eventually had a chance to get out, but Onic had to lose Keyboy once again. 0-6 at this point. Like, he's landing good shots for sure, but the fact that they're really sacrificing so much just to get something out of Burning Slash is not a good sign, and Onic are slowly losing their control of this game.
Wow, yesterday games I've seen very very fast games, like probably 15 minutes tops, and then 17. Like today, for some reason today, every single game that I'm casting, I reached at least like one series that has like a 20 plus minutes games, and it's gonna be here in this match between Burning Splash and Onic. And honestly, I am expecting that this is gonna be the case, right? Like two of the season teams, a lot of these stellar players coming in to play here for this first match of the day. And let's see, like it's gonna be the momentum, right, for both Onic and Burning Splash. Whoever takes this in, it's gonna be big. Immortalities are being purchased here, Wolf, and the Lord's gonna get tugged in here by Rindo. It's gonna be a big thing if Onic takes this in.
Wonder what Suns is doing on the opposite end. Oh, they're going for the reset. I think that Suns wants to... knows that he can be snagged by this Arlot, but Rindo is receiving a lot of damage. The Lord hurts now. Oh no, Kyrie. There's suppression. Kyrie with the time, the Winter Tragedy gets
and
out
it's gonna
to
be Boots
safety.
going
He's
in
actually
for
safer now, and now Burning Splash are losing their HPs.
But not able to take anyone in. Wow, this is so well calculated from both sides, but that actually is gonna cause Burning Splash, some of them, to actually recall back to the base.
Yeah, but that's immortality and Winter Tragedy from Kyrie. But no time's journey, so that's gotta be massive. Keyboy's gonna be feeling confident now. And one more.
Man, definitely confident after that one. Okay, there is that final slash from ATM. He's very low though. He's trying to go for Albert here. He has the immortality. It's gonna be ATM popping that in. Though, gonna be able to take up the damage here from Boots. A lot of these immortalities have been burned already. As the rest of the team, it is going to be a 1-for-9 exchange. Still, Onic going to be able to get that pick off onto ATM. The one really setting up the place here for Flash. For next Flash.
Oh, very important one at all. At that is going to be Rindo. Going in, KLVJ with the flicker. Wants to go for the snipe. Not going to find it. Now, Kyrie's just going to be controlling this Lord. It's still pretty even because Rindo is still working on it. And Kyrie's actually pretty low if you think about it, but of course this is a Barrett. In comes Boots with the Bravest Fighter, but the ultimate coming up from Tiki stops this madness. Now Boots is going to be taken out. KLVJ with the damage output enough for that. Sans wants to go for the backlines. Actually going to be dodged. Nice play coming out from Owl. Instead of backing down, he flickered in, but the base! Oh, it was just the base! Even I did not see